Wait for some people to come on. Last time I was live. Got 4 viewers. Get some comments coming in. Jesse Cat, hello. Hello, Aaron. Thank you for joining. Just give me a second. Oops, didn't mean to do that. All right. How is everybody? How's our week been? Hope you're all well. Please like, share, and love my video and share my page out and follow my page so that you guys can keep up to date with my lives every week. I do try and get on every week consistently. It has been pretty good the last few weeks, thank goodness. But yeah, thank God I'm able to get over a flu in a week's time for you guys. So I'm just going to go through and say some hellos. Hello, Aaron, Jesse Cat, yep. Kimberly Regan, hello, Bree. Hello, sweetie. Thank you for joining. Daniel Joximo, hello, welcome. Please love my video or react to it or do whatever you like, but just do something. All right, so we got Aaron Little is my payout coming this year. I will get to that. I'll get back to that. Give me a second. Gonna write your name down. Everybody that I read for, I'm writing your name down. If I don't get a validation, I will have it. I've got it written down, so I will not read for you next time. All right, so what else have we got here? Aaron, you're first on the list. So if you would like a reading done, make sure that you stay on the live because I will get to you eventually. But if you don't stay on the live and you expect me to get to you like that, then you'll obviously leave too early and you'll miss out. Okay. So Jinsuri morning, evening. It's 8:30 here PM over here in Australia and Sydney. All right, so for those of you who don't know me, I'm Bree. I'm based in Western Sydney, Australia. So I'm an evidential and energy psychic medium. I use all of my clairsensors in all of my readings. So I'm an intuitive reader. I'm a healer, past life healer. I can relieve pain. I do heaps of different stuff. I just don't read on medical or legal. I'm not a lawyer or a doctor, so I don't think I've got either of those 2 grounds to stand on. So make sure you love, share, and like my page, please. That's cool. So show me your support so I can keep coming up live here. But yeah, so what have we got here? Jenny Franks, hi Bree, Maddie Madison Louise, hello. Oh, what have we got here? I had to put my beautiful fur baby. Oh, I'm so sorry for your loss. Look, animals do reincarnate. I will tell you that much. Like I've got a husky here, and my first husky, Sasha, that passed away, she actually got bitten by a snake. And the personalities of the puppy that I bought, Kobe, very different. He actually, like probably within a year, started gaining Sasha's personality traits. So don't be too disheartened. Come on, guys. Make sure you react to my video. 14 of you and only 7 reactions. Come on. Don't be stingy. Thank you for sharing me out there. Jessica, well, had an interesting day today. Tell me all about your day, guys. What's been happening? Tell me everything. I need to know. I miss you guys. Okay. Jin Siri would love a reading. I'll put your name down. All right. What else have we got here? We've got Ashley, third. All right, so Ashley Renee. So I do past life readings. I offer mediumship. I offer past, present, and future. I do, heaps of stuff. I do galactic readings as well. So I've got the cards here, little oracle cards. Okay, so Madison with Louise. All right, so I just want to have a bit of a rant because I'm just having a bit of a people that you help out. Always do the best that you can for people from the bottom of your heart. Don't ever expect anything back from people because people are not going to ever give back to you what you give to them most of the time. But make sure that you don't ever get used and abused to the point where you make yourself look like a bit of a twit. It's just a bit of it's just annoying. That and liars I can't stand. Just people that can't be honest. I can't fathom it. I really can't. That being said, we'll move on. I've gotten off my chest. All right, so Maddie here. I'm writing you down, Maddie. All right, so John Dode, is that how I pronounce your name? 4:30 a.m. in Texas, USA. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for joining me. Pleasure to have you here, mate. Ashley from Illinois, USA. Thank you for joining. All right, Jesse Cat, what have we got here? So today I told my guides I'm feeling lost, but I think it's been people's energy around me so negative. So I went out today. In front of me, there's an owl feather. So I felt that was my guides telling me there's an important message. Not so much an important message. I think the important message is to know that you are protected, you're loved, your angels and your guides are always with you at all times, no matter what. And you ask for a sign, well, there it is. I had a random white feather just appear out of nowhere in the middle of the lounge room last year. It happened twice. It's a bit trippy, but you know, whenever you see that sort of stuff, pay attention to the color of them too, because the color will also indicate a lot of the meanings behind these feathers too. So yeah, hope that helps. Leonie Marie King, hello, beautiful. Hope you're well. Can you tell me if my name has any messages for me? I'll definitely come back to you. I'm just getting around to everybody. I want to know how everybody's been. How's everybody's week been since the portal opening? When it was the 7th, I think it was the 7th of July. It started there, and like there were a lot of intense energies. That was actually when I went to Picton with Harley the other night. So that was, well, it was last week. Was it last week? Yeah, it was last week. Yeah, that was pretty intense. So let me know how you're going on your ascension journey. I want to know where you're at, what's going on. Leonie, I will come back to you. I've written your name down. Okay. Aaron Little, I've had a reading from Bree before. She's amazing. Loved every bit of it. No, you've been a supporter of mine for a while now, haven't you, mate? Carrie Woodburn, hi, would love a reading. Feeling quite overwhelmed. No dramas at all. All right, I'm about to start from the top. All right, so I'm going to get down. We've got everyone's names written down. All right. Yes, that is the problem with being an empath. People take advantage, but you need to understand your soul does not originate from this planet. Your soul originates from other galaxies, other places, other dimensions, other parallel universes. You don't have to just be stuck to Earth. Earth is only one planet out of millions of them. Okay, so that is, you know, I find that when people are like inhumane, it's almost like you can't expect anything less from, you know, from some sort of people, because not everyone's up to their healing, you know, adequates. Do you know what I mean? Not everyone likes to do that sort of stuff, and they like to be that type of person. So it's like two different wavelengths. Might be in the same body, but souls are totally different. You can't comprehend or fathom how some people are sometimes. Keith, morning, hope you're well. Thank you. All right, so we got here. I've had so many signs, feathers, butterflies. Yeah, heaps of them. There would be heaps of them. Yes, message was helpful. Thank you, Bree. You're welcome. All right, guys, get your questions in. Make sure it's a specific question for a specific answer, okay? Just give me a second. Time my hair up is doing my head in. All right, what have we got here? I am also a mentor in psychic development and spiritual awakening as well. So if anybody is lost or needing some guidance as well, I do private one-on-ones to help and guide everybody the way that I can. Okay, so now we're going to go to the top and do some readings, because we've been going on for 8 minutes now. Okay, so all right, so what have we got here? First reading was Aaron Little. Aaron. Well, you've got to find your name. All right, so go back up to the top. It keeps jumping. Bear with me, guys. Have some patience. Something I need to learn to do. All right, so Aaron. Can't find your name, Aaron. What's going on? Aaron. Okay, so, yep, that was a comment that you made. Did you ask me a question? If not, let me know. I'm pretty sure you did, because I had your name written down. Yeah, I've been okay. Just away at work the last 3 weeks, flying home tomorrow, missing the kids so much. Feel like I need a new job, as it affects my kids being away so much. I can understand that. I can, but I see, I'm not too sure why, but I'm being shown like an Air Force base, like or maybe like a RAF base. Maybe you could be a mechanic there, or something to do with the armed forces is what I'm seeing for you. And I'm not too sure why. Maybe that could be something that you have done or something that you will do soon. But I do feel that there is definitely a lot of change for you. But I feel like the only way that's going to happen is if you put the foot into action and actually start doing it. You know what I mean? With your kids, look, there's always a way to move everything around. Do it while they're young, because they're resilient when they're young. Okay? It's the best thing I can recommend. Hope that helps, mate. All right, so Jesse Cat would love a general reading. Would you like intuitive or cards? I've got both. I've got my tuition and the cards. It doesn't really bother me. I'm happy to do without. Doesn't really worry me at all, but it's all at your request. So a general reading for you. I'm feeling there's a new job, and I don't think that you're quite happy with where you're working or where you're at currently when it comes to finances. I think that there's a lot of people that take advantage of the work that you do and call it their own work. All you can do is take that as a compliment. Don't take it as a negative thing, because if we just take negative things, it lowers our vibration. We want to keep our vibration high. We want to keep it at a good frequency. Okay, so take it as a compliment. It's kind of like when, when you're walking down the street and these girls will whistle at your man or whatever, instead of getting jealous and annoyed, just be like, yeah, well, I'm proud to have that. Do you see what I mean? It's an entirely different world. So I think that's something that you need to be aware of. But I do see you moving or possibly getting some new furniture as well. So that'd be exciting. I need some new furniture. A little bit jelly. All right, John, maybe I need a past life regression to find my path. I have some communication abilities to channel. Well, that's good. I mean, at least you have, there'll be more to you 100%. I don't regress. I can hypnotize, but I don't really know too much on it. I'm learning how to, and I'm not going to implement that fully in my services just yet. But I can do readings for you, and they're just as effective. And they'll be able to help you out with a lot of your phobias, your fears, the reasons why you've incarnated the way you have, or reincarnated the way you have, what happened last past life, and everything like that. So if you'd like me to spend some time with you one-on-one, let me know, and we can work something out. Madison, I have a funeral this Thursday, and I'm wondering if she's around with anything to say. This is your grandmother, yes? Okay, let me give me 2 seconds. Your grandmother, I'm picking up on a lady that was quite small. She was very frail, probably no more than about 5'3", 5'4" in height. She was definitely somebody that used to love her flowers. I feel like that you'd see like a mixed, those square, you can buy them at the florist with a nice square carry container. I'm seeing them in that for some reason. I'm not too sure why, but she loves flowers. And that could be something that maybe you've given her when she was passing away. Was she in hospital? Were you one of the last people to also see her? Because I do also see that she, if you weren't there, definitely was thinking of you at that current time. And she wants you to know that she wasn't scared. She wasn't alone. Everything happened just beautifully, better than she could have ever imagined, because her family and her husband were there. She did lose her husband, or there was someone or a male there around when she passed away to help her cross over that was significant to her as well. Hope that helps. Okay. Ma'am, can you please advise what career is best for me? Okay, so one thing you guys need to learn about me, I am a psychic medium, yes. I'm not going to dictate your life for you. I'm going to counsel you and push you in the right direction, try and help you figure out where you want to go. I don't ever want to be responsible for somebody changing their entire life around and not working out. Okay, so career advice, I feel that there's 3 options for you, and I feel that you need to go to the middle one, if that's the one you're drawn to. I feel that you're drawn to more one of them than the other 2. But I feel that there's more financial gain and more financial benefits from the other 2 more so than the number 1. I would recommend highly kind of implementing the 2 of them, kind of finding your passion and making it your business. It's the best thing I can recommend, honey. I hope that helps. Can you tell me what sparked my awakening? Something very dark, and I feel that you probably went through something that was quite substantial at quite a young age. I feel that you were very in tune with the universe and quite, connected to your past lives and the other side just because of how young you were. And I feel like that was something, or that they'll feel like that was a time when something may have gone down or something may have gone wrong. I do feel that was something. I feel like whatever started this for you, you can't quite remember. So you might need a bit of extra help, or at least just trusting that your higher self will give you that information when it's time to heal. I hope this helps. Okay. All right. So what have we got here? I can put thoughts into mine. So I do too. I'm very good at being able to sort of tap into people's subconscious minds, and they can try and deny whatever they want, but you can't. It's just the slightest raise or drop in their frequency or their energy where you can kind of figure out. It's just even if their pupils move slightly, it's like, yeah, gotcha. I know what you're saying. In saying that, though, before I move on, John, that's a very good way for you to actually influence in a positive way. Keep that in mind. Shimmer Blue, hi, please and thank you. Will do me do reconcile peacefully and marry happily in the future. No, I don't think he will. I don't think that there's going to be much of a future between the two of you, to be honest with you. I don't mean to be so blunt, but I'm not going to lie. What I'm getting for you is that there's going to be, he's been a good chunk of amount of time for enough lessons to be learnt. Do you know what I mean? There's been a lot of self-love lessons that need to be implemented here. There's a lot of lessons about what you can tolerate and what you're actually going to put up with for boundaries. Okay, when you love yourself and you actually put up these boundaries and these expectations, and you don't allow anyone to treat you the way that I feel that this guy's been treating you or this person's been treating you, you need to get the same love and respect that you've been getting or giving out. You know what I mean? I hope this helps. Okay, yes, that's right. You asked me if the payout was coming this year. I don't know why, but I feel like something's hot, like knocking it back. There's almost like there's hurdles there, or there's almost like there's, something that just roadblocks is happening, one after the other. I do feel it'll be around this time next year, not this year. Sorry, mate. Already answered that one. Lynn, hello. I'm getting used to seeing Barry and reading for Lynn. Had more excelling of my gifts. Gorgeous. Have you love a message for work, please, if possible? Thank you, Hunt. Okay. Well, I feel that with work, I feel like it's almost like you did know what. I don't know if it was you that I read for, but there was someone, I think it was you, that had a lot of money coming out of it in an area that you weren't exactly aware of. And I feel like you've almost nipped it in the bum, and you've almost gotten on top of all that. Once you do, it will start to make a big difference. I feel like that you're going to start to see money start to, add up in your bank account. Things are going to start to work out for you, but you've got to make the necessary changes in order to implement that. Okay. Hope this helps, gorgeous one. Let me know. Guys, please leave me some feedback, please. I've got your names written down this time, and I will remember if I don't get any feedback or validations. I'll put a lot of time and effort up here reading for you lovely people. All right, what should I expect for the next few months? Okay, I'm saying this. So I'll give you an example, right? See that curvy line? That. This is going to be up, down, up, down, up, down. It's up to you to see the positives in these negative situations. Not saying they're going to be negative, but they're going to be inconvenient. And I feel that there's going to be a lot to do with showing yourself how to be resilient, how to bounce back quickly. It's going to show you a lot about yourself that you might not have already known. So I hope this helps. All right, so you'd like an intuitive reading. Okay, so with you, I'm seeing architect. I don't know why, but I'm hearing architecture, or is that something that you're interested in? Because I feel that, it's something that you're going to be looking into, maybe not so much doing for a job, but possibly doing as an interest. I see that there's going to be, a bit of travel for you as well, possibly going into the more ancient countries, perhaps like Greece or, even Thailand. Everything before the buildings were built, but yeah, the ancient times. So like those kind of countries, I'm seeing you go there. I don't know if it's going to be for leisure or for work, but I do feel you're getting a bit of money out of that. So let me know if that is resonating with you at all. All right, so what have we got here? Ashley, I would love an intuitive, but like general. Could you tell me? I don't like reading on pregnancy and fertility. Look, I really don't want to read on that one, but I'll give you a possible. It is possible, but don't get your hopes up on that. Make sure that you're doing everything necessary to, look after yourself in order for that to happen. Because I feel that there has been not pregnancy issues, but possibly difficulty falling pregnant, or one of you hasn't been entirely fertile, so to speak. So let me know, and yeah, that'd be great. All right, so I answered you. Connie Holland, may I have an intuitive general reading on your life? Okay, I feel that there's deception around you somewhere, especially when it comes to 2 or 3 friends and a romantic partner, or if you're with this person, then that would make sense. If you're not, or you were, I don't feel that it was so much both ways, but I feel like there was deception definitely on someone's end that you were supposed to trust, which is, I think, affected you quite deeply. In saying that, I do feel there's going to be new friends. I do feel like there's going to be a new friend circle as your vibration rises and as your, frequency lifts. People that aren't on the same frequency as you are not going to stick around, unfortunately. It's just how it is. So, when you used to resonate with someone and then all of a sudden you just don't, or over time you don't, it's because they're on the same or similar to the same frequency as what you were, but because you've you know, you've raised your frequency. It's gonna happen. Okay. All right. So maybe an intuition backed card reading. Okay, I can do that for you. Give me a second. I'll get these ones out. So I haven't used these ones all week. They're feeling a little bit neglected. So thank you, John. I'll pull these ones out. All right. So, all right. What have we got for you? John Dowd. Okay, so you're a new viewer. So welcome, as I said. Judgment. Whatever's going on around you, you need to use your better judgment. Okay, there's a lot of questioning, and I feel like you're doubting yourself. You doubt a lot of the red flags that you get when you really shouldn't, because your body's picking up on these things that your natural or your normal physical senses aren't picking up on. It's your other senses that are picking up on them. Okay, and it's you might not be aware of all the situations going on around you, but I do feel that there is a lot going on around you that you might need to be aware of, a bit more aware of, if that makes sense. Okay, what else have we got here? All right, so two of Pentacles here shows that you're holding yourself in a very difficult situation, and I feel that it's while you're sitting there with perseverance and you're really trying to hold out to make things happen, denying it to yourself and not admitting it to yourself that you are uncomfortable is going to just prolong the inevitable, if that makes sense. All right, so here. Yep. I do see movement going forward for you, which is going to be very positive. All right. So the next card you got here, movement going forward. How about that, hey? So that's the Five of Swords. So that shows that you're starting to put a lot of the baggage that you used to have a few years ago, or say a few decades ago, you're starting to put it behind you. And I feel that there was a lot of disruption around your teenage years that you're starting to get over, which is really good. All right. So that's exactly what that card means, is movement forward. So as I said that, it flicked out. You guys saw it. All right, so I'll pull one more and then I'll call that one a day for you there, John. All right, so what have we got here? Yep, give me a second. Next card you got here is overthinking. Okay, you overthink a lot of the time, and when people ask you if you're okay, it's almost like you blatantly lie to them to tell them that they're not, that you're not, that you are okay, but they know that you're not okay. Do you know what I mean? It's like people are a lot more intuitive than what we give them credit for, and people are a lot more sensitive at reading energy now, especially this year. I've noticed there's not a lot that you can pull over people's eyes. One more, John. Death card. Situations that are around you at the moment that are no longer serving you any good. This is a time for you to have a transformational change. This is a time for rebirth. This is a good time for you. Okay. Whatever's going on, I know that you're probably feeling a bit comfortable at the moment. Comfortability is not going to get you very far. It's going to restrict you from where you need to go. I think that you need to put one foot forward, see where you go when it comes to throwing caution to the wind, because I promise you, the universe will catch you. I promise you. Hope that helps, mate. All right, so who else have we got here? I don't read around fertility. I'm so sorry. All right, so what have we got here? Sorry, there's so many questions. I'm just trying to get through to everybody. All right, so Aileen, Fido, hey, lovely, hope you are well today. I am, thank you. All right, so we've got here, hope you are well and wonder whether John will be around to give you a message for me. I feel like this guy was somebody that would grow up, not so much grow up on a farm or be on a farm, but I feel like he was somebody that knew how to handle livestock. Whether that resonates with you or not, I'm not too sure, but that's what I'm being shown. I'm being shown somebody that's in a very nice button-up cotton long sleeve shirt. This could have been what he was buried in, but I'm being shown someone that's quite country-like, so to speak. So that could actually represent somebody that is around you looking after you. But if this is John, fantastic. But I feel like he also had like white hair somewhere, maybe like a beard as well. And he always used to wear a hat that was like, there was something about him and skin cancer. So if you can let me know, that would be fantastic. Okay, I'm happy to be wrong. Validation is validation. Okay, so all right, so what have we got here? Love a reading if possible. All right, I'll pull some cards for you. All right, that doesn't count. They just fell out of the deck. Give me a second. Hang on, guys. Please like, share, and love my video. I do offer private sessions if you guys are needing any assistance or just any clarity or anything like that. Aileen, all right, so there's someone that's very cunning like around you, and I feel that it's someone that's quite close to you, and you may not be aware of who it is. So when this card pops up, it's usually because it's somebody that is in our closest circle or something like that. These people are very smart, and they're very cunning, and they're very good at being able to play a sheep in like a wolf in sheep's clothing. So just keep an eye out for that. I'm being shown as well like a what is it? Like a light blue gem diamond ring that has possibly been stolen or has possibly gone missing. So let me know about that one if you can. Okay. All right. So King of Swords. This represents someone around you that's quite hot-headed and fierce, but they're in a leadership position. So I feel like they almost abuse their power. Do you know what I mean? You can't allow bullying or people being forceful with their energy to make you do things that you're not comfortable with doing. It could be even something like, throwing a cigarette butt out the window. You know what I mean? Not that anyone peer pressure you to do something silly like that. But, okay, so the next thing I've got for you as well is new connection. I do feel like there's going to be a new romantic interest come your way, which will be really good because I feel like the situation you're in now or have just gotten out of is not exactly ideal. Okay. One more. Okay. You are going to move forward from this, whatever's going on. It's almost like you feel trapped. That's what I feel with you. I feel like you're feeling a little bit trapped somewhere, whether that could be in your romance, home life, or work life. That's definitely what I'm picking up for you. I hope this helps. But let me know. Okay. Let me know. I'm getting down the list as far as I can. All right. So, okay. Nan loved orange flowers and she passed away in hospital and wanted to go as she was in her 90s and struggled to pass for 10 years. Unfortunately, her husband just missed her. Well, they're going to be together very, very. Once they both cross over, like once they both cross over and they're both, have gone through that process, then there's going to be a reunion, so to speak. Okay, don't be upset. The spiritual realm is a very active place, considering like once you heighten your vibration, and all I mean by heighten your vibration is be in a positive mindset. That's all I mean. That's all you've got to do. Okay, once you do that, yeah, you'll actually be able to notice a lot more around you. Deja vu. So John Dowd, deja vu is my trigger for most. Can you please elaborate on that, mate, and let me know what you mean by that in a bit more detail? Okay. All right. So, okay, I had 3 mediums. So Jessica, I had 3 mediums tell me my son is an old soul. What do you see in him? Why is there a point in asking me if there's like, I get what you're saying. Like, yeah, but yeah, of course there is definitely an old soul. I think the name kind of goes with the territory of the personality, but he's his own person. Do you know what I mean? If you've had 3 mediums tell you, you don't need the 4th one to tell you. Do you know what I mean? Especially if you know it with yourself. Did you see that? Back door just go bang. Yeah. Hi, Amy. Good to see you. I hope you're feeling well, sweetheart. What have we got here? I have stars, lovely, but there's no star at the bottom. Just send you some. That's okay. That's all right. Thank you for the beautiful thought, though, gorgeous. All right. So, any messages to me today? If you feel drawn, I appreciate it. Thank you very so much. Stay strong. Keep doing what you're doing. Don't go back into old territory. Move forward. Stop allowing your empathy to shoot you in the foot because I'm telling you, it's going to happen again. All right. So just stay smart. All right, so Aileen will definitely leave feedback out of respect. See this, guys. This is a perfect example. This right here is a beautiful example of somebody that should be commended for their comment. Thank you very much. It is out of respect. All right, so yes, there's a lot of things getting in the way of institution refusing to hand information over, which is illegal, Aaron. You can do something about that. Okay, there's got to be, if you're not happy with it, go higher, go higher, go higher. You just got to keep going above who you keep getting through to, okay? All right, so Jen, my husband was a draftsman. Was that the person that I was picking up on with the, well, it was for somebody. I definitely was picking up on that person, but considering your husband is a draftsman, it was most likely correlated to you. Chloe Gleason, hi, honey, what do you see for me right now? Confusion, loss, almost grief. A bit of sadness. I feel that there's, what I'm picking up on is that there's a lot of, why is this happening to me? Why is this happening to me? Everybody is natural. Like, it's okay to think these things. It's okay to feel that way. We're human. Try and think about what the universe is trying to teach you and what spiritually you're trying to gain from this, what your higher self is trying to get you to gain from this, okay? Let me know. All right, so I hope this helps, Dom. Maria Elizabeth, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Don't mind my drink of tea. It's awesome in a glass bottle. It doesn't taste the same in a can. All right, Chloe, you'd like a reading on spirit and normal life. Okay, first of all, I feel that you're going through an awakening of a sort. I feel that there's a lot of numbers that are appearing for you, and there's a lot of things that are happening that you're not quite sure about, whether you actually noticing these things. You are, the entire planet has gone into a completely different frequency. Okay, I feel that there's a lot happening around you where you're seeing spirits, you're seeing, shadow people, you're seeing a lot of different things that you can't quite explain. The veil is very, very thin right now. Okay, and I feel that there's, you're very intuitive. There's a lot of abilities that you might not even be aware about. In about 6 months' time, you're going to excel, and you're going to be in such a different place. That's what I see for you. Okay. And for your normal life, okay, I see with something around your career. Is there something going on when it comes to you wanting to move or being promoted? Because I think that there's going to be a change somewhere happening in the next 3 to 4 months for you, and that's going to be a good thing. Just don't allow whatever's going on around you to make you forget or not see everything else that's being offered to you by the universe. I just had a mad deja vu moment then. That was weird. Okay. Daniel, what should I do about my spiritual awakening? Major deja vu. I swear I've done this in like the last 3 readings. I swear I've done all this for, all this before, especially these specific questions. What should you do about your spiritual awakening? I feel that you need to start listening to yourself a little bit more, but don't rush it. You're going at the pace you're supposed to. You're not stuffing up by not ascending as, quickly, or as, or if you're spending too quickly. It's all a part of the plan. I feel that, all these updates and all these upgrades would be happening a lot when you're asleep too. So that'll be something that you'll notice it too when you'll notice it, but it'll come into your reality so subtly that it almost won't be a new thing for you. Does that make sense? It'll come in and creep in so slowly that you'll get used to it before you even know it's there. Okay. All right. So Jason Turley, I would love a reading. I think I have some kind of psychic ability, but don't know what is going on. I need help, please. Okay, sure. I'm happy to help you. If you want, I can do private one-on-ones with you to mentor you and educate you and help you with your abilities and help you on your way to ascension. But with your abilities, these things, so all of your abilities, so you got your 6 normal senses and you got your clair senses. Your clair senses are your knowing, your sight, your taste, your smell, everything. That really hurt. Everything. It's all the same senses that we have on the physical, like on this, on the physical side of things, but for other dimensions and other realms. So when you get your clear tasting, your clear smelling, your clear sensing, your clear seeing, everything, it'll become quite full on, and it will make you think that maybe you are going a little bit gaga, but you're not. I promise you, you're not. It's all part of it. Until these messages become hostile and demonic and nasty, then that would be where I'd be like, okay, you might need to go get a little bit of assistance, maybe, protecting yourself or getting on some, medication if they're telling you to hurt people or burn things down. That would not be a good thing. That would definitely not a good thing. All right, so I need specific questions. I've got intuitive, general. All right, so sorry, just give me a second to catch up to everybody. All right, so Amy, you should just go home. Do not go and bother with him. Leave it. Just leave it on. Leave it. I'm going to have to give you a good talking to after this, love. I think just leave it. You do not need that. Do not need it. 100%. All right. So, Jason, let me know what's going on with you and what you need help with, mate. Very welcome. Welcome all the first timers, guys. Please like, share, and love my video. Like, share, and follow my page so that you can keep up to date with all my lives and what we're doing. So, yeah, I try to just be a friend or, psychic medium friend that comes on every week. Everybody seems to enjoy my lives, and it's just time to kind of kick back and relax. I don't tolerate any shit for for anybody. You be bully, you're going to be a bully, or if you're going to be a grong, I'll just kick you off. No dramas at all. So everyone around here is quite safe to express what they need to. It is my little community. So, all right. So what have we got here? Thank you so much. Can't take the information about John, but on the other hand, I didn't know him that much. Well, It might not be for you. It might be for somebody else, but just keep it in the back of your mind so that if you do come across this information, it'll be, oh, okay, that's what that meant. Who sent me yesterday's email sponsorship course at MBA and MO job and placement? Is it D or his brother? Is it not a well-wisher? I generally need an institution offering courses and a job. What should I do? Can you elaborate on that question? Because I feel what I'm about to say could not be, it might not be the right word to use. So I'm going to save myself the embarrassment and get you to elaborate a little bit, if that's okay. Jenny Franks, do you pick up on anything my dad who has passed? Okay, he passed probably either just less than or just more than a year ago, correct? He's with you at all times, but there's something about lying, manipulating women that he has a thing about, and that he wants you to, just women in your life, just generally women in your life. Do you know what I mean? And he had a thing about he didn't trust women very much. And I'm not being sexist. I'm just the medium, so don't shoot the messenger. But he was very protective of his family because of lies that he'd been fed. Does that make sense? All right, I hope this helps. Amy, I am your walking present, lol. This woman is awesome. She gave above and beyond than what one would truly expect. Grateful for having her as mom. Oh, thank you, sweet girl. That is so sweet. That is really nice. Beautiful comment. Oh, that's beautiful. Aaron Little, yes, we have gone to a barrister for more info on what to do. I don't feel like look, that'd be the best. You know what? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not too sure about this whole thing, but I don't feel like the information that you need, you're going to be getting from the barrister. I want to put it to you straight, bro. I'm sorry. All right. Bear with me, guys. There's a lot of comments. What have we got here? Rexy. I can't pronounce your last name, but we'll just move on. Did you want tarot or intuitive? I've got both available. Whatever one you'd like. I've got a whole heap of cards here that we can read from. That's no dramas at all. But yeah. Oh, I missed a card. Give me a second. All right. I've got my angel. Actually, you know what? I haven't even pulled these ones out yet. So these are an older deck that I've got. I've got two new decks actually. I'll actually show you guys what ones I've got. So the last 2 days I bought these two. So that's Tarot Illuminati. Don't be deceived by the name. The name is not actually part of the Illuminati. It means to illuminate the way of light. Okay, now this is the Goddess Tarot. I love this one. I'm still learning how to use them. They're quite advanced and a bit difficult. They're very different from normal tarot. But just watch, I'll be up here reading with them in no time. Okay, so what have we got here? Rexy, I will pull some cards for you from this deck, all right? All right, so we've got here obstacles and challenges, okay? So obstacles and challenges, and I feel like that's a lot to do with your inner self and dealing with things, and you're starting to pull yourself up when it comes to your ego. You're starting to become a lot more self-aware. You're starting to be a lot more, you're not, say, for example, if you find yourself starting to judge somebody, you pull yourself up and figure out what about them is it that you're trying to judge. It's about yourself, really. So I'm really proud of you for that. That is fantastic, okay? I want to shuffle another one. You've got mental conflict. You need to talk to somebody about what's going on, and I feel that the people that you're trying to talk to are not the people that you should be talking to. A listening ear is always a running mouth, and just because they're saying that they're there for you, telling you all the right things, I'm seeing a snake. I'm seeing somebody that's very, what's the word? Sly around you. So make sure that you are very much careful. You've got a lot of power in how you handle this, all right, but don't allow them to get into your head, okay? All right, I'll pull one more for you. All right, so you've got accelerated emotion and patience. So these two are really good cards to have, and I feel that there's a lot of patience that is starting to come down over you that you hadn't quite had before. You've got a lot more patience for things. You're a lot more in tune with your higher self than what you were probably going back 6 months ago, which is fantastic. All right, a second. Sorry about that, guys. All right, I'll pull one more for you, and I'll move on to you. I'll move on to someone else. All right, so the next one you've got is destiny. what you're going through at this current stage, Rexy, is exactly where you need to be. You have a higher self that is in control of the entire journey, all right? But there is also room for, you know, your own choices and what you want to do. And if you do want to change something, if you don't want to do something and you don't want to go ahead with something, things are always going to change, okay? But your soul path, you are very, you just have to be around people to actually do your job here on earth, okay? So I'll leave that there. I hope this helps, honey. Much love. All right, Moana, I will pull some cards for you out of this deck just while I'm on it. So emotional withdrawal. Okay, there's a lot of emotional, there's a lot happening around you, especially when it comes to that. But I think that you're withdrawing around the wrong people, and you're giving, like the lady that I also read for, I feel like that you're also giving the information to the wrong people. And I feel like it's almost like you're giving information to people that you think that you can trust. All of a sudden, these people are getting a step ahead of you. It's like, how are they doing that? We need to talk. You need to think about who it is that you're talking to, but you don't want to see that red flag. So I hope that helps. I'm going to pull another few for you and see what they say. Damn, a lot of energy in these cards tonight. Next card you've got here is awareness. Like I said, like you are becoming a lot more aware of who you are, what's going on, your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions. And I feel that whenever you get upset about something, you sit with yourself with that emotion, which is good. I feel like that you're starting to process things more, which means that you're not bottling it up. All right. I'll put one more for you. Well, so we've got two more cards for you here. All right, so you've got obstacles and challenges and mental conflicts. So those two again. All right, so it's not that you're not talking to people, but you're not talking to the right people. Okay, be careful who you're talking to, all right? Aaron, can I ask one more thing? Is there anyone in the spirit world around me, or is there any messages? There's always people around you in the spirit world, and I feel like that there's a young teenager around you as well. And I feel like that this could be someone that you may have lost as a baby, or someone that could have passed away quite young, but I feel like that you were also that age when this person passed away. I've also got a grandmother and a grandfather in spirit for you as well. Who had the rifle? Was there like someone that used to like going and, you know, like shooting targets or shooting something, or, you know, even just going out and hunting? Does that make sense? That's what I'm being shown, like something big land and a big sniper rifle. So let me know, Aaron. Okay. All right. So what's the easiest way my guides would want me to communicate with them? Your brain is a receiver. Okay, your guides are always giving you information. Your guides are always guiding you and helping you. So don't feel that they're not. Just start listening, and you've got to quieten your inner self to start getting the information. All right, so give me a second. Just going to go down and trying to get through everyone. Okay, so I knew that was coming. You psychic girl. All right. Are you with your soulmate? A soulmate is it's a very vague description. A soulmate isn't necessarily the one you're going to spend the rest of your life with. A soulmate is part of your soul group. No, I don't think that you're with the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with. I'm sorry. I want to be honest with you on that one. Is it in my best interest to continue with spiritual community and caring work I'm undertaking? If it makes you happy, then yes, of course. Gerard, no. Yep, I've already read that one. All right, a message from my dad, please. First thing I got from connecting to your father is a coffee in the morning and a beer at night, if that's what he used to do. But I feel like he quit drinking towards the end of his life. He is with you always in spirit, and I feel that there's like a tea towel or a certain specific piece of cloth that you actually have in your house that used to be his, or he bought it for you, or resembles him in some sort of way. Okay, so yeah, it's not something that is. I just went completely blank. Did he have dementia by any chance, or was there something wrong with his cognitive function? Because I went blank. That happens to me a lot when there's spirit around that have that problem. So let me know. But I feel that with your dad as well, there is, you know, a very protective energy around you, and I feel that there was a lot of times that you spend maybe on a Saturday, you go one-on-one. Did you guys go horse riding together or do that sort of stuff? I feel like there was a certain activity that you guys did together that, you know, he wants you to remember, and it was on a weekend. Maybe I'm being shown a Saturday. Okay. Amy, I'm pretty sure Mike is my twin flame, but look, twin flames, not everybody has a twin flame. Sorry, I'm just going to put it out there. Okay, I'm not saying that you don't. I'm not saying that he's not. But just because he makes you feel a certain way does not mean he's your twin flame. It does not mean he's your twin flame. It means that he's making you feel a certain way. A twin flame is the most difficult, most rewarding relationship you're ever going to come across, but there's also going to be shown of reciprocation somewhere along the line. Whether you guys are I don't feel that you guys are twin flames. I feel like that he's a karmic, and I feel that he's there to teach you to harden the fuck up and move forward, babe. You're beautiful. You don't deserve this stuff. Okay, I don't mean to be rude. That's just my honest opinion. Terry T, hi Miss Bree. Miss Bree, I haven't been home for years due to COVID, wanting to go home after my exams. Not sure which one's good for me. Which month do you see after October? I don't think you should do it till next year, considering there's just been another outbreak. Yeah, but just probably around February next year is what I'm saying. All right, so anything from my dad, please? I think I read for you, but just let me know. Jesse Cat, feedback, just leave it here on the comment section. Any feedback that you need to leave me, just leave it on the comment section here so I can read it out and pop it on. And thank you guys about it. I had a dream last night. It was so weird. I had one like years ago, but I remember it straight away. The way it was set up, same I'd say I saw it in my dream when I was a kid. I also saw girls in my dream. They said to me I wasn't meant to be there. Then these other girls came out of nowhere and started fighting the ones who's right. That would have, I'm not a dream interpreter, but I'm going through and learning this thing with dimensions. Does that make sense? Where there's an alternate, or there's the same, like there's a version of us in infinite versions, parallel universes doing the exact same thing, or at least something different. That dream to me would represent something like you're not supposed to be here. You're supposed to be doing something or whatever, but it's almost like the alternate realities of yourself or those girls kind of came in and started being chaotic, which is why people from time traveling really shouldn't be seen by the other person. Okay. What have we got here? Got to go. Thank you for your time and energy. You're very welcome. The email address, I've already answered you. I'm not answering it again. Please, if I answer your question, don't roll me up. It annoys me. If I've read for you, just acknowledge that, thank me for it, or be thankful for it at least, but do not repost it. I'm hoping that I won't notice. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. All right, so. Okay, Maria, your mum had dementia. Interesting. Well, but as I said, I just went blank. I was doing that reading. So, hey, Nath, 333, you're new here. Welcome to my live. Jump over to Facebook, Psychic Medium Bree Wilson, and I'm live on there. Make sure you like and follow, and I can read for you there if you like. Okay. You didn't answer me, please. You asked me for more clarification. That's right. My apologies. I did too, my friend. That's my bad. What was the judge about this? They asked me to. Sorry. Yeah, that was on me. My apologies. That was my stuff up, bro. Okay. So what should I do about this? They asked me about my CV, personal good and bad school results too. Actually, D is from another country, but to be able to join him now, I need to apply universities and programs there. We met in December, and he finally broke us up in January. His family's mean stalking me, or are they trying to fool me? Or is okay, so who's okay, I'm a little bit confused on who's asking you for this personal information. I'm gonna just all right, this is the email address. He sent me my ex a similar program. Go to a different program, completely different program. At least you know that it's legit there. I don't want you to get scammed out of your money. I feel like that there is some sort of risk of you being scammed out of your money somewhere. I don't know why, but that's just the feeling that I'm getting for you right now, okay? I hope this helps. If not, then let me know and I can read further, but I do apologize for my little mistake at the start of it, bro. All right, so Malik, ma'am, would really appreciate your guidance. May I have a desired love or marriage proposal from abroad? If yes, how will I meet her? I don't see anything for that. I'm not going to sit here and just bullshit out of thin air. I don't see anything for that. I think that it'll happen when you least expect it, but I feel like it's going to be like you guys are going to be in the same country when you do meet physically. And I don't think there's going to be any prior meeting on the internet or anything like that, okay? I think it'll just be either in your home country or their home country, or you're in the same country, but I feel like both of you are going to be on holidays somewhere. So, yeah, I just don't feel like it'll be as soon as you're hoping, though. Gorgeous, thank you so much for your honesty and humor in the reading. I'll get my butt going. You're amazing, tough, for encouraging me. So interesting. Yeah, I'm a fascinating little sort, aren't I? All right, so another newbie. Hey, new sub here. How's it going? Good, my bro. Jump over to my Facebook page, Psychic Medium Bree Wilson. If you like and share like and follow my page, I'll go live every week. I'm just trying to get through everybody here. Okay, thank you so much. You're very welcome. So, okay, it's not his family fooling me, or is it they're using another to help me get into a program? I don't feel that it's something that you should be too paranoid about. I think that you need to just kind of go with it, go with your gut and see how you feel, but don't allow paranoia and, like, you know, it could be totally harmless. I'm not going to say avoid it because I could be wrong. I have been wrong, but I feel that you need to not completely turn a blind eye to it, but just make sure that there's, you know, if they're asking for information that's too personal, tell them to go jump. But that's not relevant. But it's you know, yeah, there will be a legitimate placement for you eventually if this doesn't work out. Okay. All right. So, Nicola Jennings, hi. How are you? I'm well, thank you. How are you? All right. So. I was going to see a reaction from you. Well, are you satisfied with yourself now, Amy? Got the reaction? I'm full on kidding, eh? I'm just a jokester. All right, Sarah Elizabeth Bond. Anything for me regarding relationships or anything along these lines that you can see would be greatly appreciated. Okay, you are a type of chick that any bloke would be lucky to have. All right. And I feel that you put way too much into it where you're not getting enough back, and that needs to stop. Okay. There's going to be an opportunity for you to get shown how a guy is going to treat you properly. But I don't feel that the track record that you've been through is not exactly the type that you want to spend the rest of your life. I think that there's an opportunity for growth to happen within yourself and a relationship too. So I hope this helps, mate. I hope this helps. My mum had dementia, and I'm concerned she's making choices that may not be right. Your mum has dementia. Right, got you. So she has dementia. She hasn't passed on yet. Okay, so that would also, yeah, all right. Look, it's a bit of a difficult situation because I know that people with dementia can be very impatient and very irritated. I feel that as long as it's not physically putting her in any danger, then you need to sit back and just allow the toddler to burn their hand. Do you know what I mean? Sadly, it's a terrible analogy, but it's the best way that I can put it. As long as she's not in physical danger, but it's, you know, I'm hearing that she's just, it's almost like she's angry because it's almost like she can't make any decisions for herself, which is, I feel like, why she's pushing for a lot of things to be done her way, if that makes sense. All right, so I did answer you, and I said, go, like, don't turn a blind eye to it, go with it, but just really use your intuition. I don't feel like it's I don't feel like there's any reason for you to be paranoid. Tegan, hello, darling. Hi, beautiful. You're right about my car. I didn't end up getting that one. I put a deposit on last minute. Friend sold me one. Do you see anything going on my baby at all? What do you mean by that? Your baby is in your kids, or you know? Yeah, please elaborate, hon. All right, Terry T. Thank you for your guidance, Miss Bree. You're very welcome. Anytime. Can I have a reading, please? Yes, you can have a reading, please. Manners is something that will get you a long way, sweetheart. I'll pull some cards for you, all right? All right, so Madison, what have we got here? Truth. So truth is coming to the surface, and I feel that either you or people around you may not have been as honest as, you know, you should have been, or people should have been a bit more honest with you. I feel that the truth was being bent in some sort of way, not so much from you, but I feel like it's been around you to the point where that's what you believed. Even that's dishonest information, okay? So you got also here, you got partnerships and alliances, which is good. Things are going to start to turn around for you and make a substantial change. That's all on you, though, and your perspective of things and how you're going to allow things, or how you're going to allow people to treat you, okay? The next card you've got here is the waiting game. Okay, it's okay to sit down, take a breath, and just chill for 2 seconds. You've done the work that you have done is being noticed. All right, I feel that you are giving yourself almost anxiety because you're trying to go over everything with a fine-tooth comb, trying to figure out where you haven't gone or overall what you haven't done. It's part of, well, I believe that's part of high-functioning anxiety. That's what I suffer from anyway, and I do sort of a similar thing. So I hope this helps. All right. So, yes, please, my 18 months. So, hon, well, I don't have anything negative to say on that matter. I don't feel like there's anything bad that I need to tell you, but I don't usually read on pregnancy. So that's what I'm going to leave you with, Tegan. I'm sorry. Hope this helps. All right. So make sure you like, share, and love my page. And you like and share and follow the video. Sorry, I'll try that again. Like, follow, and share my page out, and share the video out as well. And like and love the video. Okay. Leonie Marie King. Hey, wanting to see if my name comes through. I haven't had her visit me in a very long time now. If not, everything around work, please. Okay, so I feel that you, just because you haven't been seeing her in your REM state, it doesn't mean that you haven't been seeing her in your deep sleep state. So as you know, when we're dreaming, we've got alpha, theta, and delta. So those are your 3 brainwaves when we're sleeping, and alpha is when we're going into that dream state. All right, theta is when we're emitting that REM state almost, but then you've got your alpha, theta, and delta, which is your really, really deep dream state. You do still dream in that dream state. Sometimes you can remember it, sometimes you can't. And I do feel that your nan does actually come and sit with you and see you in your dreams, but you can't quite remember it yet. Whether that has something to do with stress, you're working yourself too hard, there's a lot of mental strain going on. It's like I'm picking up on, I'm getting very tired eyes when I connect with you, and I feel like it's almost like I've got a lot of mental drain. There's a lot of mental energy. You're keeping your mind so occupied that it needs the physical rest. You know what I mean? And I feel that's why she hasn't come to see you, or you can't quite remember it. She's around you. I feel like she sits around the edge of your bed or the end of your bed, and it's almost like there's like a blanket that she used to have or wear on her lap or on her bed that you may have. It might not be the exact blanket, but I definitely feel that it's of the same material and same make. I hope this helps. When it comes to work, I feel that there's going to be change in management, or there's going to be some sort of change in how the dynamics of the place are. You may not like those dynamics. So be prepared for change, but it won't be permanent. Okay. Maria, you were right about my dad. We had soccer thing every night. Well, there you go. Thank you for that beautiful validation. There you go. So it was every Saturday. That's what I kept getting. It was something to do with you guys. Yeah, that's fantastic. Thank you for that. Man, please note I'm in Gulf countries. May I meet and settle with a desired loved or marriage partner? Here, I will not meet her. I just answered that for you too, I'm pretty sure. Love your message on your page. Thank you for everything you do. Thanks, darling. I look forward to reading that when I jump off in a minute. All right, so please, any solution for your CS to be able to patch things up, Barry, in future? I'm so scared of them. Then, okay, seriously. Psychics and good psychics, right? They do have a job and they do have a living to try and make, but don't take what we say at face value to the point where you're going to completely pack up and move over to the other side of the country or other side of the state or the planet or whatever. Because I've heard of people that do this, and at the end of the day, we are people using our extrasensory perceptions and our abilities and our senses to help guide you through and navigate through a life. Don't allow psychics to say something, because a lot of the people are going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm not somebody that's going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you something that you need to hear. And I feel like a lot of these psychics have been ones to tell you what you want to hear, okay? This guy is not for you. You deserve a lot better. And especially if you're scared of the parents and there's no respect there, why would you want to, don't patch things up. Do not patch things up. I know they're hurtful. I know this is the situation where it's going to be like where you feel targeted. It's because you are being targeted, but it's not because of who you are or what you're doing. It's because of the energy that you emit. Okay. So if a psychic's telling you that the psychic told you that he's going to communicate with you, he will, but it won't be the type that's going to be the communication that you're wanting. it'll be something completely irrelevant. Okay. Hope this helps, love. Okay, we've got here. Thank you so much. I've done my own cards and received similar, but I didn't think they connected, but you confirmed them. Well, there you go. You got to trust yourself. Like, the cards are amazing. I love them. And they always answer your questions. It's your ego that will block it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's once you get your ego under control and in the back seat, you can actually read your own cards a lot easier. All right. So, okay. Samantha Madigan, hey Brianna, do you see a future love relationship coming my way this year, please? No, I don't. Not this year, next year. But the sooner you start to change what you're going to put up with and your expectations, I promise you. I know I really do sound like a modern day Aphrodite, but self-love is very, very important, because you're going to then put boundaries up, expectations. You're not going to allow people to treat you how you once would have been treated. Self-love is extremely, extremely important, especially keeping your vibration high. You will meet your Mr. Right when the time is right, but right now, not this year. Okay. All right, so what have we got here? My cousin passed away when I was 3 and my fault. Loved his hunting. Thank you so much. Oh, so that would be the teenager that I picked up around you. That's awesome. Thank you for that, Aaron. I'm just a bit worried about the lady who he goes to at daycare. Should I be worried about this lady? Don't ignore your gut instinct, Tegan. Don't ignore your gut instinct. If you feel that this is something that has going to be a problem, get onto it. Get onto it. If you feel that any sort of feeling that you get, trust your intuition. Please trust your intuition. It goes for anybody. Anybody. All right. So thank you so much. Makes sense, especially around work. Thanks again. You're welcome. All right. So can you tell me or give me my next relationship? Yeah. AJF. It'll be the next relationship you get into. It'll be AJF. All right, I'm gonna see how long it takes you to pick up on that. Okay, guys, just leave feedback on this feed, because I take photos of and I post them up on Facebook. So either way, I will get them. But yeah, either on my page or literally in the comment section is fine. All right, so Marie, any signs from my nan, dad, or brother? They are all around you. That's what I'm being shown. I'm being shown a person here, and a person here. There's kind of like, they've got a semicircle around you. You're very much loved and protected. Who owned the red water bottle, the hot water bottle? Because that's what I'm being shown. I'm being shown a red hot water bottle that you could be, putting in your bed, or that could be what she used to do to keep warm, because there was something about electric blankets that she didn't like. But when it comes to your dad and your brother, they are always around. There's always, I'm being shown like a shortbread or like some sort of biscuit that they used to like. But that's definitely something significant that I'm being shown on a porcelain plate with like a silver or golden outline with a pot there. So let me know if that's correct. But I'm going to jumping off soon, guys. So I'm just going to get down the last few. All right. So can you tell me what as Capricorn emotions are towards me? She reached out a couple of times after breaking up. Is there going to be reconciliation? No. And I feel like there's going to be more heartache and more confusion. Okay, I feel like that this person might only talk to you when it's convenient for them, or when there's no one else for them to talk to, which is not what you want, my friend. I hope this helps. I'm not answering your question again. You just asked me 50 million times, and I've answered it for you the best that I can, but you keep trying to reword it. I'm not going to give you a different answer. Okay, Malik, I've answered your question. Take it or leave it as it is, please. All right, moving on. All right, so, man, that was clever, Bree. Oh, it took you a few minutes, did it? Took you a few minutes. All right. Hi, my lovely my partner and I separated after 20 years. I'm a bit scared. Will I be okay and move on? Yes, of course you will. Don't doubt yourself. You are only causing the limits for yourself. Yes, you will. Of course you will. 6 months' time, you're going to be in a completely different place. Okay? When I talk about self-love and ramble on about self-love and vibrations and frequencies, I'm not just doing it to hear the sound of my own voice. God, I hate the sound of my own voice. Like, I'm doing it to, that's exactly how I feel it is, all right? Tegan, thanks, babe. Yes, I had this feeling that she doesn't want to shift, but have a good night. Thank you again. All right. Okay, you're welcome, darling. Hey, Bree, can I have a general reading, please, lovely? Appreciate any messages or insights on the near future. So I'll pull these cards for you. All right, so be starting Egyptian tarot soon. I'm just waiting for my little metaphysics shop to order a deck of Egyptian tarot cards in. So those will be good when I use those. All right, so Zoe. Making the cards go crazy, girlfriend. Hang on. Oh, gosh. All right. All right, so with you, you've got new beginnings. There's a lot of new beginnings happening around you at the moment, and I feel that you're not possessed, wrong word, obsessing over something that is not going to allow you to have these new beginnings because you're so focused on having tunnel vision on the one thing that you are almost fixated over when there's so many different blessings around you that you could be aware of. All right, so what we got here? Hope. So you got a few cards that have pulled out here for you. So you got hope, trapped in fear as well, and you've also got firm foundation. So as much as you are a nervous person at this current stage, I feel like you need to use this opportunity to plant, put down a firm foundation. Don't allow yourself to be trapped in that fear of the comfort zone, so to speak. Okay. Then you've got I've read all those. I'll pull another one for you and then I'll call it a day. All right. You've got suffering in silence. Okay. So stop being the glue that holds the family together. It is okay for you to actually say, I'm not okay. I need help. All right. So I hope this helps. All right, guys. We've gotten through to everybody. Yeah, I've read that one. Thanks. You're welcome. You're so classic, gorgeous. Love your lives. Glad you enjoyed. Many thanks for your kind support. You're welcome. Viv, thank you. You're welcome, darling. Zoe, yes, Bree, nailing it. Many thanks for your kind support. No worries, Malik. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to love you and leave you. So I'll catch you on the flip side, and I'll probably see you next week, if not tomorrow or whenever I come live. Love you all. Bye-bye.